The Cessna 401 and 402 are series of 6 to 10-seat, light-twin, piston-engine aircraft. This line was manufactured by Cessna from 1966 to 1985 under the name Utiliner and Businessliner. All seats are easily removable so that the aircraft can be used in an all-cargo configuration. Neither the Cessna 401 nor the 402 were pressurized, nor were they particularly fast for the installed horsepower. Instead, Cessna intended them to be inexpensive to purchase and operate. Development: the Cessna 401 and 402 were developments of the Cessna 411. All 401s and 402s are powered by 300 HP turbocharged Continental engines with 3-bladed, constant-speed, fully feathering propellers. On later models, cruise power was limited to 75% to reduce cabin noise. Some aircraft have a propeller synchrophaser to reduce cabin noise and vibration. The Cessna 401s, 402s, 402s and some 402Bs built from 1966 to 1971 had 4 small oval windows, which gave the aircraft a similar appearance to the pressurized Cessna 340. Starting halfway through the production of the Cessna 402B, the window configuration was changed to the more distinctive 5 rectangular windows, an arrangement that was retained through the 402C model, until the completion of production in 1987. All 402Bs were equipped with tip tanks. Modifications: in 1969, American Jet Industries began work on a turboprop-powered conversion of the Cessna 402, named the TurboStar 402, using Allison 250 B-17 engines. The prototype flew on June 10, 1970. Further modifications providing increased fuel tankage, higher gross weight, and lower minimum control speed were carried out in 1974 and the modification was recertificated. Scenic Airlines of Las Vegas purchased the rights to the design in 1977. The Cessna 402C may be outfitted with vortex generators to increase maximum allowable takeoff weight to 7,210 lb, with a zero fuel weight of 6,750 lb. Another modification for the 402C increases the maximum landing weight to 7,200 lb, which allows commercial operators to fly with an increased payload on shorter routes. Variants: this family of aircraft was built in several versions: 401, 6 to 8-seat interior, intended for corporate transport. Produced 1966 to 1972. 404 were built. The replacement for the 401 in the corporate transport role was the 402 Businessliner variant. Certified September 20, 1966. 401A, a 401 with minor changes, 132 built. Certified October 29, 1968. 401B, a 401A with minor changes, 91 built, later replaced by the 402B. Certified November 12, 1969. 402, a 401 with either a utility or 9-seat commuter use, number built included in 401 totals. Certified September 20, 1966. 402A, a 402 with a baggage compartment and lengthened nose and an optional crew entry door, 129 built. Certified January 3, 1969. 402B Utiliner Businessliner, 402A with minor changes, from 1972 had increased cabin volume and 5 windows each side, 129 built. Certified November 12, 1969. Utiliner version has a 10-seat interior intended for commuter airline operations. Businessliner version has a 6 to 8-seat interior with executive seating intended for corporate transport. 402C Utiliner Businessliner, 402B with increased takeoff weight, longer span wings without tip tanks and new landing gear, 681 built. Certified September 25, 1978. 1535 Cessna 402s were built. Operators: civilian. The Cessna 402 has proven to be a very dependable aircraft over the years, which, along with its range and passenger capacity, has made it a popular choice for many small regional airlines worldwide. The planes are generally utilized on short, thin routes to hubs where passengers can connect to higher density routes. The largest operator of the type is Cape Air, which as of September 2013 has a fleet of over 75 402s operating in the Caribbean and United States. Military. A Barbados Defense Force, a Bolivian Naval Force, a Colombia, a Comoros, a Djibouti Air Force, a Finnish Air Force 2 aircraft, former operator, a Haiti, Armed Forces of Haiti, a Malaysia, Royal Malaysian Air Force, a Mexico, a Paraguay, a Venezuela. Accident. American R&B singer Aaliyah died along with the pilot and 7 others, including makeup artists and record label executives, when the Cessna 402B they were flying on, registered N8097W, crashed after takeoff on August 25, 2001 in Marsh Harbor, Abaco Islands, the Bahamas. The main cause of the crash was determined to be loading the plane beyond its maximum takeoff weight. Additionally, the pilot, Luis Morales III, was unlicensed at the time of the accident and had traces of cocaine and alcohol in his system. Aaliyah's family later filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Blackhawk International Airways, which was settled out of court. Specifications, data from Plane and Pilot, Airliners.net, The Incomplete Guide to Airfoil Usage, General Characteristics, Crew, 1 or 2, Capacity, up to 9 passengers depending on configuration, Length, 36 feet 5 inches, Wingspan, 44 feet 2 in, Height, 11 feet 6 in, Wing Area, 225.8 FTA squared, Airfoil, NACA 23018 NACA 23015, Empty weight, 4,069 pounds, Loaded weight, 6,865 pounds, Useful load, 2,781 pounds, Max takeoff weight, 6,850 pounds, Powerplant. Tour, Continental TSIO 520VB turbocharged, fuel-injected piston engines, 325 horsepower each. Performance, never exceeds speed, 230 kts, maximum speed, 230 kts, stall speed, 71 kts, range, 1,273 nanometers, service ceiling, 26,900 feet, rate of climb, 1,450 feet per minute, wing loading, 30.3 pounds FTA squared, power mass, 10.5 pounds per horsepower. See also, aircraft of comparable role, configuration and era, Piper PA-31 Navajo, related lists, list of airliners, references, notes. Bibliography, Jane's All the World's Aircraft 1977 78. London, Jane's Yearbooks. Simpson, R.W. Airlife's General Aviation. England, Airlife Publishing. ISBN A1-85310-194-X. Taylor, Michael J. H. Jane's Encyclopedia of Aviation. London, Studio Editions. External links, photo of Cessna 402C Businessliner.